What's happening with fellow geeks on the internet? I'm TGun, finally coming out with another Custom Lego Minifigure Showcase. I know I don't do a lot of these anymore, as I have, expanded out to doing a lot of other different videos, so I thought it'd be nice to do another video on these guys. So today I've got my Custom Lego Brooklyn 99, Jake Peralta, and Amy Santiago, or Amy Peralta, as she's known as in later seasons. But yeah, so these guys are very fun to make. They're not actually for me. I made these guys for a friend of mine at work who really likes Brooklyn 99. And so, yeah. Originally, I was just going to make Jake Peralta, but then halfway through making him, I was like, you can't really have Jake without Amy. So I decided to make Amy to go along with him. So, yeah, I'm really happy with how these guys turned out. They're going to be a little bit hard to let go, not going to lie. But I am thinking I will make another Jake and Amy in the future for myself, and I may do the whole squad with Rosa, Charles, Holt, Terry, Hitchcock, Scully, and Gina. But for right now, we just have these two. So let's go ahead and have an up-close look at both of these figures. Just want to quickly apologize if the lighting seems weird. I'm still getting used to these new lights with doing custom minifigure showcases. I think this is alright for now, but yeah, I do apologize and just bear with me until I can eventually get the hang of these lights for, showcases. But yeah, so starting off with Jake, this was the original figure I started and was going to make for my friend until I ended up deciding, halfway while making this guy to make Amy as well to go along with him. But yeah, so basically for the hair, it's just one of the old Superman hair pieces. I cut off the curl as I think it suits for Jake. The face is one of the newer Ant-Man faces. All I did was paint up the eyebrows in black. I did make a 3D jacket out of electrical tape, but I did glue it down just to make it sit better. And I know, it's just going to be for display, so it's fine. Usually I don't glue down jackets, but I don't know, it looked really weird before. It kept sticking out, so I just thought, screw it, I'll just glue it down, and it looks nice anyway. But yeah. You can see I painted the hoodie underneath, and I used electrical tape for these white zipper parts that cover up the zipper. Up at the top here, you can see metallic gray in there, which is where I painted the actual zipper for where it opens. I used a light blue Lego torso as a base, which I then painted on the tie, flesh, hoodie, and everything else. And then again, the white on both sides are electrical tape. Now, I did actually use some wire, which was something new for me. I used this really thin decorating sort of wire, which I then wrapped around. On the back, it wouldn't stick down properly, so there's a bunch of electrical tape on top of a bunch of glue to keep the wire down, which you can't really see now, but I'm sure I've uploaded a photo for it. And then on top of that, I used some card, which I then cut up and glued on and painted up for his badge, which he, of course, wears around his neck. So I thought the wire was a great choice for, doing his chain. I used a wild style hood to go on the back, so I cut off the front, glued it down, painted it up in the same blue as the hoodie, and it looked very nice. There's no details on the back, it's fine. And in the front, I did paint on the different pockets for his jacket. He usually wears a black or brown jacket, so I just went with brown. I just thought it looked nice with the blue hoodie. And then I just got some plain black legs, which originally were going to be Ellie legs from Last of Us 2 when I was originally making her, but I don't think I'm going to finish that now. So yeah, I painted that up. I've got a grey outline for the shoes, and then I've got white for the soles of the shoes. But yeah, really like how this guy turned out. Pretty simple. The only difficult part was trying to get that wire down, but once I got that, it worked out really well. And he does have an alternate facial expression, but I haven't painted up the eyebrows in that. But yeah, that's pretty much it for Jake. So next up, we have Amy Santiago. Now, this was a really fun minifigure to make as well. I did actually use some new paints on this minifigure. As I've mentioned in a lot of my videos, I do use Tamiya brand paint, but I was out of the grey paint, and so when I ordered more grey paint, they were out of stock, so they did a substitute for this brand. Model color, acrylic colors, dark grey. I haven't really used this before, but it worked out really well. And then for the shirt here, I actually got Model Masters Chevrolet Engine Red paint, and this is really good paint. I just thought, you know, I'd seen a couple of the Model Masters paint. I thought I'd get a few just to try out on Transformers and Minifigure Customs, and yeah, it worked out really nice. So for the hairpiece, it's just this classic long, like, black hairpiece for female minifigures. The face is it's a Harry Potter minifigure face. I forget the name, but I'm sure we'll have an image here. So I didn't do anything to the face. The torso is an Aerolite curved torso. If I remove the hair, we can see the rest of the details. It was an Aerolite curved torso. Now the flesh color, I only have the one flesh paint, so I think it matches pretty well. But yeah, it's basically the same flesh, but I don't know, I think it kind of works. So as you can see, I painted the undershirt in the Model Masters Chevrolet Engine Red paint, which looks orange, but it's red, apparently. I painted up the buttons, like the button-up shirt underneath. I then painted up the grey jacket, and I did the collar and pockets and everything. Got the jacket kind of coming down. I painted up the belt, which I used like a Model Masters black chrome for the belt, just to give it that glossy. Then I used a business card for the badge there. It's not the best for the badges, like they're not the accurate shape, but I think they work. And then I paint up the jacket to kind of look like it's tucked behind the badge there, which is kind of hard to see, but it's there. Arms are just painted up in grey. There's no real detail on them. The legs, I just painted on the boots, or like the shoes, on like a flat black, and then I painted on the back of the suit. So it's really simple minifigures, really fun to do as well. I did make a mistake on Amy, so I had to redo the front of the torso, and I do think this looks a lot better than what I originally had. But yeah, let me know what you think down below, and let's go ahead and wrap up. So that's about it for this minifigure showcase. It's fairly short, but again, there's only like 2 minifigures, and they're pretty simple. But yeah, let me know which is your favorite down below. I'm not really sure which is my favorite. I'm never too sure. I really like the paint, like the colors I used on Amy, but then I really like the work I did on Jake as well, and the colors also work really nicely as well. But yeah, so again, it's gonna be a little bit hard to let go of these guys, as I do really like how they look, but I will make my own versions for me to keep in the future with the rest of the squad. But yeah, so I know I've got those other Transformers videos, but I am saving them for later, considering Uni's going back, so it's gonna be definitely harder to work on customs when that's back, but I will try to when I can. But yeah, so those other videos, I still need to edit, and that will be up in the future. It was great to get back into Lego customizing, and I feel like it has been a little bit after those Jedi minifigures, so it's great to be back. And again, I will definitely do another Brooklyn 99 showcase in the future with like the full squad. Other projects I have planned, I did put in the community tab a little bit ago, but I do have a couple of big projects that I've planned for the next couple of years when I can work on them. That being Star Wars, which is starting off with the Mandalorian Season 2 minifigures, and then the original trilogy. Red Dead Redemption 2, which I'm still working on those guys, just got to finish making the minifigures, and then Fallout 4. So yeah, I just gotta get around to making those guys. I also plan on making a new GTA 5 showcase as well, because I recently played the story, and I just really want to make some minifigures from them with my improved customizing skills from when I first made them. So I'll definitely make the main 3, and then I'll probably make some other side characters to go along with them. But yeah. So with all that said, thanks for watching. So comment, like, subscribe, share for more, and I'll see you guys next time. Alright, bye!